Good evening, race fans. Tom Spanners-Watson here with my good friend Frank the Guru Gibbs. Welcome, Guru.
It's great to be here, mate. I am hyped for this. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, mate. Look, I've been looking forward to this one as well. I'm a big Chevy fan, and there are some beautiful rides in this competition. Okay, getting into it now. This is essentially the qualifying rounds to set up the races for later. So to begin with, we've got Sammy Trax for General Specific Racing and Grandma from Trax Racing in row 1. Then in row 2, we've got Peter Pushrod driving for Pistons.
Yeah, mate. And just for anyone that's not aware about the rules of this, jump over to the Facebook group. We've got the details of how this all works. But essentially, it's 4 laps. Your position in each lap is determined by your place in the actual race.
And we're off. Oh, Grandma spins in the first corner. C-Tax goes over. Same with Peter Pushrod. Grandma doesn't have time to hang around. She's got scones in the oven. So what happened with Sammy C-Tax there and Peter Pushrod? They seem to get nailed coming over the jump. Oh, and Peter Pushrod getting nailed by Rick's towing there. But it's alright, he's getting a free lift back. So there you see Grandma goes around and Peter Pushrod slams into the back of C-Tax's car, pushing him hard into the jump. See it again here. Wow, some huge height there.
Yeah, those guys got a massive bounce.
And then Grandma here, not mucking around. She doesn't have time to wait. She floors it, feeds it some jandal, races to the finish. So, lap 2, Grandma takes prime spot. Next to her, Sammy C-Tax, and behind Grandma, Peter Pushrod. And they're off again. Oh, Grandma's over. Oh, massive wreck there. Sammy C-Tax goes through cleanly. And casual reverse up to the finish line.
Wow, what happened here? That's ridiculous. Oh, I see. Peter Pushrod nails Granny from behind there.
Phrasing.
And just continues to plough it all the way down the hill.
Phrasing.
That's pretty rough. And then even Sammy C-Tax gives her a tap on the way past.
Dude, phrasing. But you're right. I mean, look at this. Granny gets shoveled all the way down here. And Sammy C-Tax almost rolls. Great bit of control from the young driver here. Gets it under control without flipping. Races to the finish. So that puts Sammy C-Tax in position 1. Grandma beside him, and Peter Pushrod in behind in the second row. Through the first corner, okay, again, Granny! Oh, Granny's over, everybody's over. Peter Pushrod plows in behind.
Yeah, look, Granny just gives it the beans here. She is not holding back at all. Look at this. You just see her floor it past Sammy C-Tax. C-Tax goes over, and then Peter Pushrod got nowhere to go.
And here come the tow trucks. They're certainly getting a workout. Whoa, there must be some oil on the track again. Okay, so we've got Sammy C-Tax in front, Peter Pushrod beside, Granny in behind. Pushrod gives it the jandal this time, and he rolls it. Goodness me, there's so much carnage in this first race. Now this was meant to be lap 4, but it's a total DNF, so we're going back. We have to reset, but in the positions they're in the track at the moment. So you see here, Peter Pushrod came out of the corner second, but by the time he hit the jump, just absolutely flying there. Nice jump, but unfortunately just too fast into the corner.
Yeah, a lot of these guys get a little bit too heavy with the boot coming into the jump. They get a bit scared and they just blow it on the landing.
Okay, lap 4. Let's see if someone can finish this time. Pushrod out to an early lead. Can he hold it this time? Good jump. Oh, looked like Granny was over, and Pushrod takes first place. Well done, Peter Pushrod for the Pistons, taking first place. But because we've got a double DNF for the other 2, we're going to have to reset. Now you see here, Pushrod comes through, very tasty little jump, but look how high Granny is there. She is just feeding it the jandal. No fear from the old lady. Look at that. Completely wrong angle, but she is not holding back at all. She is here to school the boys.
Yeah, it's awesome to see such dedication on the track. Just not holding back, giving it everything.
Alright, they're off their final lap. Granny well out in front. Oh, she's rolled again. C-Tax takes the right line around the corner. cruises into second place. What happened there? Granny had a huge lead.
Oh, I see. She just lands on the sidewall there and just rolls her over.
Oh, that's a real shame. She had such a strong lead going into that. But as we know, the jump is the great equalizer. If you can't keep it under control, it doesn't matter how fast you are, you're not going anywhere. Rex Towing giving her a lift to the finish line, and it's time for us to check the scoreboard. Alright, coming in first was Peter Pushrod for the Pistons. Second was Sammy Trax for General Specific Racing, and third was Grandma for Trax Racing.
So that means Grandma gets another shot. She's in the shootout for the second chance draw, but I certainly hope she makes it through. It was awesome to see such amazing skill out there and dedication on the track.
Well, I know a few of the other guys were giving her some crap earlier about being a bit too old, but I think she proved today there's still life in the old girl yet. Alright, that's it for today's racing. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We will see you next time.
With the way Grandma was driving tonight, do you think maybe she used to be a stunt driver back in the 80s on the Dukes of Hazzard or something?
Yeah, could have been, mate.